Intinya sekarang kita udah berhasil live. Oke, kita in game. Audio kita default. Custom ya? Custom apa nih? Kita default. Kita language komentator yang kita gunakan Inggris ya, biar enak sih. Gak lama kita tak sambungkan dengan bahasa-bahasa Arab. Main di PC dulu guys. Kelemahan di kiper. Fitinha. Wah, temu lawan yang gak sepadan lagi ya. Lihat lawan kita.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there. Chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. Oh, important interception. And he's intervened well there. Adams. And here's Kaká. Vitor Roque. Kaká. Ake. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone long. Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha. And here's Romario. Probing pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot's on here. Oh, well played, well played. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, look at the and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kessié. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Very nicely done. Chiesa. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to belt it away.
Jangan gitu.
And now they can spring out of defence. Dink through. And he's taking no chances there.
Vitinha.
Vitinha. Vitinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's shifting through the gears here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Floated through. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
He's looking wide. It shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Rafael Leao turns back here, probably the best option. Roque looks to get on the end of this. Ake going full tilt down the left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! Fired deep towards the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kessié does really well there, he is strong. Chiesa!
Chiesa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Come on, chance! And it's a goal! Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time.
He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Romario, shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Chiesa. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That is lovely. Roque absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's found a way through. Kessié gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Driving through the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Tries to play it through. Here comes the... Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cameroon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kessié is... Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Hazard. Kaká. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Driving on and making good progress. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Hazard. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's managed to get free. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance for a shot! Vitinha finds himself offside. That has not gone well, and claimed it back swiftly. Hazard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's tidy. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. And that has sent him sprawling. Marmouche. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hazard. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Cameroon finding their passes. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. He's had a shot! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Marmouche. And this is Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in...
lawan nih lumayan kuat nih yang ini.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways, Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played out to the left flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Serginho. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. No way through, so back it comes. That's good play. Shot at goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might...
Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Probing pass. That's good vision. Van Nistelrooy. Stoichkov! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Belling tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And now they can spring out of defence. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cameroon ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Chips it through. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spread it left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to play it through. Always onto this. And Stoichkov!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. He's in space and looking for options. And he's straight offside. And here's Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Costa Curta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's picked out the run. Oh, look at this. Van Nistelrooy! And it's come back out to him. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Bola ke musuh, tepis bola ke musuh. Lucu kiper kita tuh. Kalau tak gampang digolin, tepis bola ke musuh. Aduh, tak ada penyelamatan bagusnya, tak ada. Bang, aku tim biasa aja bang.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and...
It's a mighty effort! It's there! First blood drawn! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham. Conte. De Ligt. Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard. And it's Rashford. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rashford. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That ball looks a good... Yamal! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So that's two now. Great chance! Rashford is there and he can get that clear.
Cameroon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's a... and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played into the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Kessié. Ake. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Harrison wins the duel this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Now Schlotterbeck. Rijkaard. Half an hour played now. He's found the way through. That is lovely. Bellingham. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hangs in a cross. Vitinha, can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. And back to the keeper. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. Real chance here. He's having a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That could spell trouble. Mbappe tries a shot! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Benny.
additionnel.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's looking wide. Cameroon do have a chance to counter here. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. There's the whistle for half-time. Cameroon are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Changement.
So once again, we're underway. Nicely intercepted. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a promising position. Swings it. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. That has been slung wide. Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kante has created one goal already. And it's Rashford. And it's made its way to him. It's a really well-measured ball. Schlotterbeck proves too strong. Nice-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, oh, smashing it! Oh, off the bar! Vitinha gets it clear.
Le nombre de
Good run
spectateurs
down the
pour ce
right.
match, 80
Conte.
314.
Now it's Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Incoming delivery. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Rijkaard is eyeing up his options in the middle. And that's off target.
If he's really honest with himself, he was hitting that more in hope.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Distributed tidily. Yamal. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rashford. That is good strength. Fired deep towards them. And the shot! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. An instinctive delivery. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Now it's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, cracking ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Hazard. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Plays the return pass. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get rid. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro
Desperate
23,
defending required
le
here.
numéro 20, le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 5, le numéro 13.
And the
le
ball is
numéro
out of
8.
play.
Attention, changement. Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 3.
Cameroon making another change here.
Well, for me,
27.
this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the...
Kiper lemah. Bola pelan dia gol. Bola heading yang harusnya dapat dia gol. Lambat tu.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the...
And the shots! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
Hazard with the clearance. And it's Vitinha. Lovely close control. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The cross. Chiesa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Chiesa. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. And it's made its way to him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitutions taking place.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
De Bruyne! This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. He's in space and looking for options. Shot at goal!
Japan really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the through ball. Oh, big chance! Goal! Japan! The breakthrough strike! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always good.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Good running, strong and purposeful. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Chiesa providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! He gets big! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cameroon making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Oh, just chance, surely! Goal! Japan! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Kessié gets the foot in and wins the ball. Fiore. That ball looks a good one. An uncompromising challenge. And he's there to get it away. And it's Vitinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe.
There will be
Hazard.
2 minutes added
He's
time.
looking wide. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aubameyang. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he was alert to it. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Cameroon are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Cameroon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Japan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, that was vital. Alexander-Arnold threads one in.
Chiesa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Played out wide. Cameroon perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's De Bruyne.
Oh, great feat that.
He has found the way through. Poor robust challenge. Howson gets it clear. Fiore. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Azar. Oh, well played, well played. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. That's very neat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Kessié, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Kiper lemah betul kipernya. Turun wak peringkat nih. Main apa lah itu si Donnarumma, tak ngerti aku sama dia. Asli, gak ngerti. Gak bisa main dia. Pilihannya tak mau pakai ini. Kartu merah main tuh. Main sekali lagi, kita coba. Kipernya. Kita main komode kayak gini habis ya. Kiper tak bisa berandil dalam main bola. atas pun aku tak takut. Kiper kita ya bodoh tuh kiper. Dia sering dikirain tiang juga. Terakhir nih. Capek banget.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Oh, what has happened? And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Hazard. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That'll be a throw-in. Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry purring through the... He's having a shot! Nicely spread. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ribéry. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a promising position. He is through here. That's very neat. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Palestine are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Palestine applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rice. Now they can break here. Yamal. Kessié does really well to win the ball there. Showing good feet. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in, he slings it in. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Azar. Rafinha. And they can counter here. Rice. And it's Ribery. Yamal. Cross to the back post. Van Dijk getting this one clear. This looks promising. Now it's Rafinha. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well timed, excellent interception. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Kessié is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Referee's given a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Pinches it off him. Valverde. Kessié. Mbappe is onto this. Ribery. Van Dijk cuts it out. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Cameroon may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's gone looking for safety. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Valverde. Spread out to the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And he's being shifted off it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rice. Rafinha. Nicely worked. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. And that's gone loose. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance! He has done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafinha, he's picked his way through, lofted in, and it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal.
Now it's Hazard. Rice does well to get it back.
Number 17, Nudovic.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's had it taken off him. Valverde! Danger averted for now. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rafinha. Coming on the field is number
Shot,
22.
can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Cameroon really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball. Ball's gone out of play. Julie is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe. 5 minutes left on the clock. Mbappe! Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Saliba cuts out the pass. Searching pass he's played there. Fired deep towards the... He's got full! That's really well cleared.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Ribery. Coming on to replace him is number 30,
Palestine
Messi.
nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Time.
He's got away. Played out to the right. Picked out, tries a shot! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah,
And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Hazard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
To the staff room immediately.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Berat nih lawan nih. Aduh, udahlah kita stop dulu lah ya. Tak kuat mental nih. Lawan berat-berat semua. Lumayan sih. Terima kasih lah udah nonton.